Hi folks, this is Ernie Forgione, and I was hoping that the video screen was going to work here, but it doesn't look like it isn't. Um, so I'm your math instructor for MAT 100 online, and I just want to go through a few things to get started here. First of all, you need to log into CM Connect. Then you need to go to My Courses, which are your courses, and you select the appropriate course that you're taking with me. In this case, we're talking about MAT 100. And in this left-hand column are all the topics, major topics that are in our CM Connect webpage. The syllabus, coursework, student forums, classmates, gradebook. Classmates is good if you want to contact another one, a fellow classmate to work together, set up a work group, study group. Attendance, yes, I do take attendance. It's done on a weekly basis based on whether you do your work or not. Okay, on our main page, we have a bunch of topics here. In the middle column, this one right here is This Week in Intermediate Algebra. It's a blog. I will make postings as appropriate. I will also copy you via a global email with us. Some fun and serious videos below that. I'm worried about my grade. This video will actually be the first video once it's done. This here is a video of me playing, just so you kind of realize that your instructor does have a life outside of school and does stuff. And the right-hand column, Hawks Learning, right now there's only one item in there, and it's creating an account with the support number. In it is the steps to create an account. You need an access code. And down below is the tech support number. You can also try them online. If you're having difficulty with the online support, give them a call. They'll help you out. They're pretty good. I've had a few questions on stuff, and they've been good about answering them. Okay, information about exams. This first file talks about the three options we have to taking online exams. Through the Learning Center at CM in Auburn, you can use ProctorU, an online testing service. That's very convenient if you have to drive a long distance, need to get a sitter, just have other stuff going on that you really can't get to CM and take the exam online. And the last option is to get a proctor approved by the testing center who will administer the test near you. Okay, quiz and test schedule, a little redundant. It's also under coursework. It shows the due dates and the testing dates. I believe these are the end dates as the semester ends on the 16th or 18th, but I need time to get grades in. Let's see. Homework schedule. Okay, so these are the due dates of the homework. All homework opens on August 28th. So if you want to go ahead and do all the mastering exercises, I mean, you're free to do that, but these are the due dates. And like I said, everything opens on the 28th of August. You'll notice there's multiple assignments for certain dates. That is because the way the software, the book is set up, like you have a 2A, 2B, you have a 3A, 3B, 3C, 3D, 3E. Okay, so they've broken it down into subsections, and so some of these may be all due at once. It's really not a lot of material, but they felt because of the importance of it, they would break it down into subsections. Okay, miscellaneous handouts, good one, canceling factoring, very basic, but it lays the groundwork for later in the semester when you really need to break things into prime factors. Notation here is a minus x all squared versus, in parentheses, a minus x squared. And moving on to Hawkes Learning, signing in there. This is where all your coursework is done. Selecting the intermediate algebra. You'll notice up here is a dashboard, which we're at now. This will be your grades within the Hawkes Learning electronic textbook. So your electronic textbook will be here. You would just select that and work on it. Discussion board if you wish to use it. Okay. Going to our course. The to-do list is all our assignments, homework, quizzes, and tests. Lessons is just our homework, due dates. Tests are quizzes and tests. And you'll see another tab that says practice tests, where you can generate your own practice tests to quiz yourself and to prepare for quizzes and tests. It's also the process to enable you to get better if you're having difficulty in a particular subject. So let's create a little quiz. So if you're having difficulty with prime numbers and exponents, add them. Real numbers, properties of real numbers, and let's say you're having difficulty with order of operations. All right, so you've got these 4 topics, and then you can add the number of questions that you want. So if you want 35, well, let's say 40 questions on those 4 topics, you can do that, and you can also set a time. You can either be not timed or set a time, depending upon what you do. If you're just trying to get more familiar with it, don't time it. If you're trying to test yourself under pressure, put a time on. And then lastly, this Hawkes TV. Select the course that you're taking, in this case, intermediate algebra. And there's a number of topics in chapter 1, chapter 2, we have chapter 3, chapter 4 with exponents and polynomials. And then we'll jump up to chapter 6, working on radicals. Back to chapter 1, let's say you want to work in order of operations. And then there are classroom-like videos on each of those topics. And they don't skip steps, which is really great. Okay, that's all I have with that. If you have issues, feel free to contact me. And then actually, let's go back to syllabus on our main page. This is all the info you have for the course. There's no classroom work, so it's all on your own. Expect to spend about 9 hours a week or so studying and watching the Hawkes videos and doing the mastering. This here is the different activities that you're expected to do. Again, the Hawkes Learning Mastering Program, watching the TV, Hawkes TV, doing the homework, taking the quizzes and tests on time. This link here talks about our 3 methods of testing for the online courses, for the midterm and final. And then this link here is for ProctorU, short little video, probably answers all your questions about using them as a testing service. And grades, 20% for homework, 30% for quizzes, and 50% for tests. And again, homework and quizzes are done online through Hawks Learning, and you have to use, for the tests, you need to use a proctored setting. Grading criteria, or grading breakdown, and then text and tools, again, using the Hawks Learning system. If you have a disability, go see Jen Lyons, who will figure out some sort of accommodation for you. Ethical behavior, you're expected to do quizzes and tests on your own. As far as, quote, academic advising, feel free to contact me anytime. You can email me. I'm on campus 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, and you can email me. We can get together, make an appointment, and as I don't really have official office hours, if that doesn't work and you're willing to use Skype or some other internet video service, I'm open to that. We also have Adobe Connect. We have Zoom. We got a bunch of different things. Okay, if you miss 3 consecutive weeks of coursework, you'll get an L grade. You'll give yourself an L grade. For some reason, if you're going to have some downtime due to illness or just stuff going on in your life, if it's medical, get a note from your doctor. I need something that can be documented. If you have other stuff, you may want to go to either academic dean or see Nick Hamill as the dean of student services. And you need to get into Hawks Learning within 2 days of the 28th. So by the 30th, you need to be in a Hawks Learning. There will be Hawks representatives on campus during the second week of school. I can also help you navigate through the Hawks software. Syllabus is over here if you want to download it. Coursework. All our quizzes and tests are here. Again, due dates. Okay, well, that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me through CM Connect. Thanks, and have a good one.